right, so back to what I was saying about the bus. So I tried to get on the 9 o'clock bus, and the lady ended up putting me off the. Well, I didn't even get on the bus. My stuff was on the bus. She never let me on the bus, but my stuff was underneath the bottom, where you put all your luggage and stuff at, my bike and all that. So the lady was being mean and told me how to get off the bus, wouldn't let me ride the bus, but was finna let me ride the bus till the other lady came out and put a bug in the bus driver's ear. So I walked over to the side. I told him, I said, the Spirit of Truth told me that that there was no other bus coming to transport other people to put them on the bus that was already there getting ready to leave. And they were like, yeah, it is, yeah, it is. Yeah, I'm saying, just steady lying to me. So I went over to the side of the curb with my stuff. I said, I'm going to stand right here. And the lady boldly told me, she said, I don't know what your Lord telling you, but I was like, wow. So I walked over to the side with my bike in my box, and I told her, I said, watch what's finna happen. The Lord said, ain't no other bus coming. You finna see the word of the Lord come to pass. I sat there and folded my arms. The informant that went into the bus driver's ear goes in front of the bus and started directing the bus to leave. No other bus came. Like I said. I said, I told you. I said, I went on inside, right? So I went on inside and I sat down. And the Lord said, don't worry about nothing. He said, watch what I do. You watch what happens. So I'm sitting there. They played with me. I sat there for a while. Sat there for a while. You know what I'm saying? People steady walking past me, trying to curse me, putting curses and stuff on me. I'm smelling it every time they walk past me. Just to let y'all know, you can smell witchcraft if you got a very strong gift of discernment. You know what I'm saying? You can smell it. Smell like boo-boo. That would have smelled like doo-doo, like some toilet mess, like some sewer mess, like smell like a diaper that's been sitting outside for about 8 years. Ain't nobody touched it. You know what I'm saying? Or like an old bucket of collard greens been there since slavery. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just, like a dead body. That would have smelled like death. That would have smelled like. So, like somebody's breath, you can smell through their face. You know what I'm saying? Like, anyway. So, in other words, I'm sitting there talking. I'm sitting over the set talking to the Lord. The Lord was like, "Don't worry about it. I got it. They shouldn't have did that." He said, "Terrible judgment is getting ready to come." I said, okay. So I sat there, and I sat there. But guess what happened? In the bus station in Atlanta, all the doors be open when people getting ready to walk out to go get on the bus, to walk down the ramp outside, to go to the curve where the buses be at, loading at. I'm sitting in the bus station. All the doors are open. Folks are leaving to go out to the bus. People get on the bus. All of a sudden I hear, cap, cap, cap. Bow, bow, bow. Get on the ground. Bow, bow. I was like, folk running, hitting the ground. I'm sitting there like, hey, y'all boogers scared, man. So the Lord said, get up and go over there and close the doors. Help them out. So I get up and go close the bus terminal doors while they still out the door shooting. Like, ain't nothing, I ain't scared of nothing. So I closed the door. Folk look at me, oh, I'll help you, sir. Go help me close the door. I'm like, no. I said, go sit down, bro. I got this, man. Or you the man one over here picking at me jiving and while I'm over here trying to get out of here. Go sit down. So I closed the doors, and I sat down, and the Lord said, see? But the Lord said, it ain't over. It's not over. So I'm talking about folk literally laying on the ground for at least 5-10 minutes crying. Like, they're looking at me like, and I hear people crying in the background, he is a true prophet. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. Like, oh my God, like, oh my God. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not picking it. I don't want to pick at them. But God was mocking them, so I don't need to mock them. If he mocking them, I ain't got nothing to do with that. I can rejoice because he fought for me. But I ain't going to rejoice in somebody else's tragedy. You know what I'm saying? That's a difference. I'm not going to do that. Because what I don't want to happen to me, I ain't gonna do it to you. Because it ain't what you do to me, but what I do to you. Appreciate you, Dad McCoy. Pop. My dad. You know what I'm saying? But let's get past that. So we sat there for a while. I told him, the Lord said it ain't over. Watch what's going to happen. So we sit there. We sit there. And we sit there. They decided to keep going. So I see why the Lord said it wasn't over. But I didn't know this was going to happen. They called all the buses to leave early that was supposed to be going later, including the 12 o'clock bus. But they mumbled it on an intercom so I wouldn't hear it. And they hurry up and call out all the buses real fast so I would miss my bus. Meanwhile, by the time 12 o'clock came, I had different people talking and looking around to me. Do he know? I don't know. But he's going to be here all night. They round him out subliminally talking. They're gonna kill him. They're going to decapitate him. They're going to lock him in. You're going to sell his soul. You're going to be a homosexual. I'm telling you, listen to all this crap. Like, I've been talking about this lately. Folk been saying what they've been saying underneath their breath. Like, I don't hear them standing next to me talking. Even if they far away, I can hear them talking. I'm looking dead at me. Like, I know what eyes look like. These are eyes. Each eye has a pupil, and they're connected to you. The inside of the face. And, I'm not finna go in anatomy class. You know what eyeballs are. You know what I'm saying? So, when folk side dissing, you know what I'm saying, and sneak dissing and talking, you know what I'm saying? Because they did it when we was in high school. So ain't nobody stupid. So, okay, so I missed the bus because they didn't tell me the bus was coming on purpose. So I went up there and told them, I said, the 12 o'clock bus ain't coming. Yes, I can see them lying through their face. Yes, it is. Look, won't even looking them in my eyes. Just, it serves, Then when I kept mentioning it, they tried to make it look like I was in trouble. I said, no, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I didn't want anybody to kick me out the bus station. I knew that's what they were aiming for. So I left. I left and I was like, man. I said, what's going on, bro? I left and walked off and went around somewhere where the federal building was at and was sitting there for a minute and saw two other officers who was talking to them. They wasn't Atlanta PD. They was officers for that federal building over there. So I sat there for a second and talked to them, explained to them, blah, 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 blah. And they were telling me, well, maybe God didn't want you to get on that bus for a second. I'm looking at them like, and I hear the Lord saying now, at the whole conversation, they wasn't mean, nasty. They weren't acting like none of the other officers. And the Lord telling me now, they were angels in human form. No, he said they were not in human form. They were angels. He disappeared when I came back because they were nowhere to be found. They wasn't guarding and patrolling the area no more. That's what I just heard. Okay, that's powerful. So, I ended up going back and I left my bag sitting over there. I left my book bag, my blue bag, and my pouch ass sitting over. I left it over there because I was just gonna go. And no. I left and I was gonna go to the MARTA, ride the MARTA. Somewhere I just gonna go somewhere. I ain't know where I was gonna go. I just gonna go somewhere. So I got to the MARTA and I'm sitting down on the floor. I'm like, wait a minute, where my wallet at? So I said, oh Lord, so I'm about to have a fit. So I run back to the bus station. I run back to my bags. Wasn't in the bags. The Holy Spirit said, it's at the bus station. Somebody found it and turned it in. All your stuff is in there. I said, okay, Lord. So I go all the way back to the bus station. And I walk in, I said, somebody found my wallet? The lady automatically off top just like she bust out sprint like she had the Olympics, lying all of a sudden, just lying. Now, I want to step, sir. All this sir stuff. They let me know they lying. You know what I'm saying? When the people get to saying sir so many times, you're stupid. So, I call the police. They never show up. Ambulance show up. But they never show up. So I said, okay, Lord, what you want me to do? He said, terrible judgment gonna come if you don't get out of Atlanta. I said, Lord, so what you want me to do? He said, pray and turn it over. I said, okay. So I'm crying. I went from crying, wiping my ears, and I went to war. So I went to war, and I went to war, and I went to war, and it wasn't over. So I prayed for a little bit. He said, you've turned it over. But it ain't over. Go back to the bus station. I went to the bus station. And I told them that my wallet was in there, and they need to give my wallet. They didn't want to give my wallet. So I walked across the street and prayed in front of the bus station for about 30-something minutes. And was just praying, just going in, praying. Folk walking past me. I went, and I hear people talking, all out there, demonic folk. He finna get shot. They finna shoot him. So I'm praying against every